Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. Report 48 of my Wurrzag campaign, which is basically a kind of purgatory at this point. So we've got yet another wave of dwarves heading towards us, so we need to deal with that wave of dwarves. We're going to deal with it by killing it with all of the savage orcs. That's right. Now, a lot of these savage orcs getting shot in the back, actually, which isn't that helpful. Probably should have kept an eye on that, no problem. We've got, says Belagar over here somewhere, I think. I think we just, yeah, we nobbled him. We nobbled him. Where's that getting in there? There's trolls in there, that's all fine. Ball boys coming around behind. Now they've also got a lot of slayers. A lot of slayers. Slayers are one of those units which is they're a good unit, but they're particularly good for the AI, because the AI does not give a flying toss if it loses units. It doesn't care, right? Doesn't give a shit. I do. And Slayers are one of those units that if you lose them, it's bad, but they will do a lot of damage in the meantime. For example, we've got some Giant Slayers here, we charge into them, and they are going to be doing a lot of damage to our Savage Orc Ball Boys. These guys are dead. I mean, they're going to die, but they're going to do so much damage to our Ball Boys, and I don't have time to replenish at this point. Savage Orcs over here getting absolutely minced. Absolutely minced. That's not good. Ball Boys charging around behind, causing all kinds of chaos, murdering the artillery crews, dealing with them, which is very, very good. Morgoth's Magi Marauders continue to harass the Giant Slayers. We've just given the Giant Slayers another little charge there, hopefully do enough damage to wipe them out, but the fuckers actually need to be completely wiped out. In comes Morgoth's Magi Marauders to cause some pain there. We've managed to smash the dwarf centre. Belagar by himself, now surrounded by Greenskins, including Wurrzag, who's actually taken quite a bit of a beating, but he's fine. And the Ball Boys now coming in to slam into the back of these Longbeards. There they go. That's pretty good. But we also need to save these unit Savage Orcs, because these Savage, there's not many of them left. So the Ball Boys hit them and tie them up while these Savage Orcs actually leg it. We've actually told them to withdraw, get out of the fight. Save yourselves, because I'd rather have the unit survive and replenish than die to an orc, because that would be bad. It means I have to waste time recruiting again, and I'm nowhere near a good recruitment place. So yeah, fighting these Giant Slayers, very, very, and we don't really have a good way of dealing with them. The Slayers I kind of put in the same kind of like pool as like the Fire Phoenix. The Fire Phoenix has an ability that if it dies, it's got a 50% chance to come back to life. Now for a player, that's pretty bad, because if your Fire Phoenix dies, well, you've done something wrong. You don't want it to die. But for the AI, just throwing Fire Phoenixes at you, it's a pain in the arse to have to kill the thing. Damn, 3 damn times one came back. 3 bloody times. Oh, God, that irritated me. Well, either way, these dwarves are dead, so that's good. 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 Okay, took a little bit more damage than I would have liked there, but I guess that's fine. Wand of Jets, which is actually not too bad. I think we can wipe these out without losing anyone. I'm going to quick save just because. Okay, that's fine. That was fine. Right, so here's my problem. We have the top knots currently on the map. Now, obviously, we need to kill the top knots. Top knots are one of the factions that we need dead. Now, we can't confederate with the top knots because they're a Savage Orc faction. So you can't confederate with them. So the only thing we can do is kill them or hope someone else does. Now, at the moment, they're not at war with anyone. And although a lot of factions don't like them, I can't be sure that. I mean, take old Manfred for example, right? He does not like the Empire, and the Empire does not like him. So this is the Empire minus 113. Yet they're not at war. The AI sometimes doesn't go to war with each other. Now, if the top knots just dick about, if they're just like hopping around, not doing anything, I can't win as long as they're alive. So I'm thinking I probably need to go and kill them. Because if I don't kill them... then I might have all the victory conditions apart from them being dead, and I still won't be able to win. So basically, at this point, I think the chances of my victory have dropped considerably, because rather than heading for the end goal, I'm now having to dive off to go and knock out another faction which has popped up just through an event. It's not been a rebellion. It's nothing I could control. The game literally just went, yeah, let's have the top knobs back, and they are back. Needless to say, that does not help my sanity any. So we'll get Stalker, because Gisp is a bit of a stalker. Can we block them? No. Okay. 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 Is this fine? I'm not a Warlord, am I? Okay, that's actually fine. I'd forgotten I wasn't at Warlord. It's just like completely gone. You know what? Go and hit the talker just for funsies. Don't care. Just go and kill it. I don't really mind if you succeed or not. And I want the stunty mine because that's going to give me money. Good. Okay. Iron Rock. Let's do that. We're not losing too much money at the moment. Famous last words. Missile damage for bow units would potentially be quite useful. We don't have any spider riders because they're garbage. Chariots. We don't have any chariots because they're garbage. Weapon strength for cavalry units. I mean, it does include squigs. Weapon strength for orc units. That would be quite good. Okay, let's get bigger wheel. Well, yeah, let's get bigger wheels. Let's get bigger wheels. And this stuff... oh, shit. Okay. Is that going to fix the problem? 4. We'll slow it down. Won't fix the problem. Not Death Gorge, because we could lose Death Gorge, so I won't worry too much about that. Let's do something like that. Money is now a slight issue, but I'll... oh, do I... is that fine? I mean, the likelihood is we're going to kill someone next turn anyway. So this should be fine. Never worried about money before. Yeah, so I feel like before the top knot spawned, I thought my victory, the chance of victory was about 50-50. Now, problem is, if I go and hunt the top knots down, and they will move around, so it's not necessarily going to... if they head deeper into, say, tic-tac-toe's territory, then we could end up having to chase them through that territory to reach them. It might be fine, but as long as the top knots are alive, it's a massive problem. If they stay alive a long time, I'm going to have to chase them around to kill them. That makes my life a lot more difficult. However, if we can nobble them fairly quickly, then we should be fine. That, however, is bad news bear. And the fact that our ambush failed is even worse. Oh, that's a lot of Empire armies heading this direction. And a lot of steam tanks. I mean, fuck me. That's so many steam tanks. Like, there's so many steam... I legitimately don't know how I can kill steam tanks. Like, artillery does nothing to them. The squig hoppers are going to be anything, but I've seen a steam tank almost win against a unit of Blood Knight, so I don't think a unit of squigs is going to do much damage. And the fact that there's 2 of the fuckers Okay, well... Oh, okay, if we lose this fight, basically this campaign's over. We've got a real problem with the sheer number of Empire armies that have just popped up. And while I'm quite dismissive of wars, they do have one good thing they can do. They can die. They can die so that your proper armies may live. And that's what's going to happen here. So we've got the war advancing towards the enemy army. As you can see, they're quite beaten up already. And we've got Scarstick's forces hiding in the forest, coming up along the flank. We've got also Squig Hoppers hiding in the trees here, taking a little bit of fire from the steam tank, who can spot them. But overall, fine. Rock Lobbers doing some damage there. Some good damage, actually. Some really, really good damage. Liking that a lot. We're using the War Cavalry to come and just basically cause some upsets. And we're going to drop some rocks on this little blob of units over here. Because why not? And that did quite a lot of damage. Actually, that was very, very good. Enjoyed that a lot. The steam tanks are going to be tough to deal with. They're unbreakable. They've got massive amounts of armor. They're very tanky, and they can actually do a lot of damage. But more importantly, these Demigryph Knights, we don't really have a way of killing the Demigryph Knights. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow them down with Gorkle Fix-It, and then we're going to hit them and try and mob them, because their melee attack isn't great once they're in melee. Once the charge bonus has died off, they're pretty easy to kill. So the Nasty Skulker is going to come in behind that unit. We've also got Goblins coming in behind there, and the Squig Hoppers arrived to take out those missile units. Just eat them. Nom nom nom. And out come the Fanatics to create that lovely Greatsword jam. It's a bit harsh. There we do. Doing some lovely damage there. And then coming in and hitting the enemy army from behind just before the war breaks. The steam tank just literally just road killing. It's just that's a hit and run. Anyone catch the license plate? Doesn't matter. Demigryphs, one unit's already been wiped out, and we are locking down yet another unit. There we go, just pinning it in place, just slowly chopping them down, doing quite a lot of damage actually. It's Nasty Skulkers. I should get more Nasty Skulkers. They're actually not bad. They're actually not bad at all. Luminarch is continuing just, I mean, it's actually just running, I mean, it's just run over some Savage Orcs, which seems a bit harsh. And now it's trying to laser. I think it's trying to laser. Now, okay, right, you know, I'm going to complain about something every single battle. So, the Luminarch, right, when it's under player control, it can't roll around like that and shoot on the move. Luminarchs can't shoot on the move. Apparently, when the allies controlling it, it's like, yeah, why not? May as well. But Scarstick and the Empire General are fighting each other, and I'm going to be honest, the Empire General not going to have a good time here, but it looks like the Luminarch is trying to open fire on Savage Orcs, I guess. Wasn't trying to save the Empire of the General, the Empire of the General of the Empire. Not that he needs to be honest, because it looks like they're all breaking, and some trolls have finally arrived to smash the Luminarch up. Boop, yeah. Should have worn some armor, shouldn't you dress-wearing pricks? Now we just need to kill the steam tanks, because steam tanks unbreakable, really annoying to fight. They just ram us. Look at this. It's just so irritating, so irritating. So we've got everyone just throwing everyone against the steam tank, just doing as much damage as possible. We've got another steam tank over there, which is surrounded by goblins and Nasty Skulkers. We are slowly whittling it down. But they just do so much damage. And can you imagine that steam tank that does the AoE? I don't know if it actually does damage, but if it does, like goblins, I mean, that would just produce goblin jam. The worst kind of jam. I don't want goblin jam. Right, that's that one done. And hopefully we should see this steam tank is currently being intercepted by, Squig Hoppers. Lovely. And it can't get away fast enough. Actually, a little great sword there strapped in there as well. But it doesn't really matter, because hopefully this steam tank's going to go boom as well. Eventually. Can we Can we boom it? Okay, boomer. Just blow it up. Anti-tank charge. Thank you. God, that wasn't too much to ask, was it? Okay. Well, the war's fucked, but we're okay, which is the main thing. Oh, they've still got 2 armies. Right, we need to knock out that army at... what's the settlement south of here? This one. Uh-oh, that's not good. Can we deal with that? I kind of think we can. Basically using the war as expendable trash. Because that army's not as bad as the last one. They've only got 1 steam tank for one thing. I mean, that's just a dream, isn't it? 1 steam tank. Jeez, yeah, no problem. They got Demigriff Knights, but I think we're okay. Because, I mean, dealing with the great swords is easy. Dealing with the missile infantry is easy. It's dealing with the cavalry that's the problem. Okay, yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, there's a slight issue here in that because the war was attacked, the war's doing its own thing, and we all know when the war does its own thing, it's bad. So, the war's basically going to die, right? We know that's a given. The war is going to die. Our forces are moving up. Now, of course, because we're goblins, most of us are totally invisible. You can't see these guys. You might think you can, but you can't. They're fucking invisible, right? Hidden. You can't see them. You can, however, see the rock clobbers, which is fine. And the squid hoppers, that's okay. And for some reason, Scarsnake, because Scarsnake apparently... He doesn't start off with Vanguard or Hidden, despite the fact that pretty much every single unit he starts off with does. But that's beside the point. We won't worry about that. You can give him Vanguard. I just feel it's a bit silly that he doesn't start off with it. To be honest, that's you know I said I'd complain about something every single battle. That I'm going to complain that Scarsnake doesn't start with Vanguard, and he also doesn't have. What is it? Hidden Skulk? What is it? It's something like that. It's called Skulk or something. Stalk. There we go. Stalk. He doesn't start with Stalk, and he really should do. So that's what I'm going to complain about. Okay, so the enemy army is here now. They've got some artillery over there. It's not too bad. The Demigriffs, you know, a bit of a pain to deal with. The rest of it, not actually that troublesome. Not that troublesome. Now. Already, 1/2 of the war has decided to charge the enemy army, and that is stupid. So they're dead. But there is another half incoming now. Now, on the plus side, they are going to be wasting their artillery ammo on trying to kill the war. That's good. Also, if they can just keep them busy for a little while, the rock club will be in range, and we can just start pounding the enemy army with rocks, which again will be quite useful. They also seem to be mostly ignoring the war, which is interesting. I think because they probably spotted the squig hoppers and are probably going for them, which I guess is fine. Bit harsh, a little bit racist, to be honest. You know, what have we ever done to you? Oh, well, apart from the. Well, in fact, you know what? I personally have never done anything to the Empire. Never touched them, apart from all the armies they sent my way. Those guys, they're all dead. But let's not focus on who's died, on whose fault it is. Let's focus on the fact of what's happening now. And I'm being invaded by the Empire. These guys are the aggressors. I am the innocent defender. River Trolls being broken and running away. Fine. For a minute I was like, hey, isn't that Empire troops? No, they're not. They're not. Okay, we've got a big blob of lads coming this way. We have been chucking rocks at them, and it's been working out pretty well. Working out pretty well indeed. So rock lobbers are in range. We're getting some nice shots in on the giant swords. Great swords. Yeah, some lovely rocks coming in there, doing quite a lot of damage. This is really, really good stuff. Liking this a lot. More rocks. I demand more rocks. A rock, a kingdom for a rock. Okay, good. Right, so the wild's dead, but to be honest, not a massive surprise. So Scarsnick, of course, they can see Scarsnick as well. They can see the squig hoppers, they can see the rock lobbers. Everyone else is invisible to them. So they're now coming to try and kill Scarsnick and the squig hoppers. So what we need to do is try and lure them, and what we need to stay away from the artillery as well. The artillery currently can get to about here. So as long as we stay away from that's fine. They can't open fire on us, no problem. Jobs are good. So here comes the enemy army. I do like this map. It looks really pretty, doesn't it? It looks really nice. I wish we could have could we not have this more in the battle? I mean, this is quite nice because you've got some terrain features. I wish more battles could be like this. More complaining. So we've got an Empire captain coming this way. Now this guy they've got about 2-3 captains or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Scarsnick's going to murder him. Yeah, Scarsnick is way better than the Empire captain. No problem there. So we've got some demigriffs coming around the flanks. We need to deal with them. So we're going to lure them back to our archers. We're also going to Gorkle fix it on them. That's going to slow them down to a speed of 21, and then we're going to fill them full of arrows and rocks. Basically, throw everything but the kitchen sink at them. Now, what I hadn't quite appreciated was if you cast it where it is, it only slows down units in the radius. So I probably should have cast it a little bit forward, but that's fine. It's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. That's fine. More demigriffs coming down, hitting the nasty skulkers. Ouch, but that's fine. They're going down pretty hard. Scarsnick's doing actually okay. He's seen off the Empire caps. He's now fighting a whole horde, as apparently Scarsnick's having lunch there. Going to drop some rocks on those great swords, doing a lot of damage there. Fanatics coming out, reducing great swords to jam, which is excellent. And of course, more fanatics here. That's looking pretty terrible. Actually, they're going completely the wrong direction. Never mind. That's life. Squig hoppers coming around. Out come more fanatics, doing okay, I think. We're okay. So chasing down those outriders with grenades. We've got some squig hoppers chasing after the hunters here. However, apparently huntsmen are apparently very good at killing squigs, and for some reason my squigs seem to be glitching all out there. Not quite sure what's going on. Bit weird. Never mind. Okay, running down the handguns as well. So far, so good. We've managed to deal with quite a lot of the enemy army. Look at that. A lot of the enemy army now not looking great. Great swords turning to try and meet the charge, but failing completely. Get jumped up and down on by, of course, the gummy bears, the squigs, bouncing here and there and everywhere. Empire captain's not doing very well. Here comes the enemy general. Enemy general is going to fight Scarsnick, mano a mano. Is he, or is he just gonna? He's fine, right? We're going after him. There we go. We're going after him. This is fine. Now we have to be a little bit careful here because we're in range of the artillery. The squigs over here are breaking and running away. Demigriffs are caught up with them. What's left of the demigriffs? Only 5 of the fuckers left. 359 health. That's it. We've finally managed to deal with the huntsman. More Oh, okay. We can finish off these. Come on, get them, lads. Eat their faces. There's only 2 of the buggers left. One of them, dead. Wiped. Lovely. Squigs over here dealing with the huntsman. Do we have demigriffs around here? Well, maybe there were demigriffs. We've eaten them. That's fine. Whatever. The enemy general is about to be murdered. Which is good. He's surrounded by squig hoppers. He's not having a good day. There's Scarsnick and Gobbler. Finishing him off. In come the gobbos. Right, now. We do have some squig hoppers back here. We're racing through the trees, trying to stay away from the volley gun because that's really nasty. So what we need to do is hide. But in fact, the enemy army is broken. They've taken so much damage, but we need to kill off the Hellblaster volley crew. If we can kill these artillery crews, all the better. Wipe them out, finish them off, no longer a problem. So we need to do that. We also need to kill the fucking steam tank because, of course, the bugger is just not ever going to run away. We're chucking rocks at him, but it just doesn't do any damage, to be honest. just doesn't really do any damage, so never mind. The squigs running down the artillery crews there, trying to kill as many as possible, do as much damage as possible so we don't have to deal with them later on. We do need to finish off these armies, which we will be doing. I mean, one of the nice things is that although, of course, they've got these very, very strong armies, they can't recruit them near Kazakarak. So although they can replenish, they don't have anywhere to, like, start recruiting more units. We need to make sure that's the case. So we need to try and take out Akendorf and maybe Barak Var. How we're going to do that, I don't know. We don't really have the armies. I mean, quite a few people keep saying, go on the offensive, but with what? I literally don't have the breathing room. I don't have any time. Okay, Squig's taking a little bit of fire there. All right. I literally don't have any time to go after the enemy. Like, this is kind of the problem in that I can win some stunning victories, right? Like the dwarves, right? We managed to deal with those armies. We managed to take back what we'd lost. I had no chance to recover afterwards. Like, I've literally just managed to clear out the dwarves, and now we've got Empire, and there's another wave of dwarves coming. When? With what? If I had maybe 2 more armies, yes, I could do it. I don't have those armies. I just got nothing. I'm going to have to send Wurrzag on a last-ditch attempt to go and grab Skaven Blight and Mornington Crescent, and that's literally assuming I'm going to lose territory and hoping I don't lose it before I win don't lose too much before I win the campaign. Because another suggestion was, well, just retreat, consolidate. But all that means is that the enemy will have more territory to attack me from, and I'll have, I mean, yes, less space to defend, true, but they'll also have less things to attack. They won't be spread out, they'll be concentrated. I can lightning strike, but I can only lightning strike so often, because every single battle I'm going to take damage. If I take too much damage during a battle, I can't keep lightning striking. It just won't work. I need time to replenish between each fight. Okay, so we're going to try Fanatics on the steam tank. Yep, didn't do too much damage there. Scarstick is taking on the steam tank, and here comes the rest of our gobos marching up to take him on. Everyone's very, very tired. Can't really blame them. It's been a long fight, but it has been a fight that we've managed to win. And taking down a steam tank, I mean, yes, it's going to hurt, but it can be done. And I think we've already only got about 1 Empire army left to deal with. Obviously, we've got the reinforced, we've got the survivors from Black Crag to deal with, and we've got 1 more army to deal with. But other than that, not too bad. So, although, you know, a lot of Empire threw themselves at us, we've dealt with it admirably. Scarstick has managed to deal with 2 armies by himself. Well, I say by himself, he's going to war, but by himself. Can't say fairer than that. Good job, Scarsnick. Go Gobbos. Gobbos is the best. We know this to be true. Yeah, just die, steam tank. Just die. I mean, I'll take it, because I'm not gonna cut. Right, okay, at least that's, you know, most. You know what? On the other hand, I can actually lightning strike them, can't I? So I can probably finish most of them off. Yeah, you can go down and try and help them out, but I don't think you're going. I don't think that's going to work out very well for you. Scarstick is fearless, which I think is fair, considering that he just took on... Oh dear, the war's dead. Oh well. He just took on multiple stacks by himself. Well, I say by himself, obviously he had a war. People got to tell it. I mean, I've had a few people say, I'm not using the wars right. And, you know, fair enough. Obviously different, you know, people have different strategies to how they use them. I see them as more as a fucking hindrance than anything else. They can be useful, but it's more like it's a bonus if they are. A lot of the time, they just get in the way and cause you... Ah, the Warriors of Chaos are dead. Right, well. At least that's Archaon gone. On the other hand, that means the Empire now has nothing left to fight except me. that means the clock is ticking, I guess. Because if all the armies of the Empire come to the Badlands, I'm not going to be able to stop them. I'm going to risk MonstersAbound's wrath. Yeah, they're dead. Face smashes back. An age of peace. At last, the Chaos Hordes are scoured from the face. Oh, God. I really had high hopes for the Chaos invasion. I was like, come on. You can do some damage to the Empire, can't you? They didn't even fucking kill Kislev. I mean, to be fair, that is true to lore. But still. Still. That's really bad. I mean, on the plus side, it does mean that the relations between factions do drop. However, considering how much the Dwarves and Empire have been trying to kick the shit out of me, I think they've bonded pretty well despite that. So, fine. Okay, that army is... I mean, it doesn't have... It's not a full stack of great swords and demigriffs, so you know what? That's something. Oh, Borga, you're back. Oh, we don't have room for you anymore. You know what? Broken Tusk Mob. Just trash. Just absolute trash.
Not likely.
Right. Okay. Let's bring you down here.
I refuse.
Yeah, that army still fucks.
Plotting and scheming.
Can we take on Colt?
Says what?
Gisp, block him. Nice. Okay.
Absolutely not.
That means they can't come to the help of this army. We need to kill this army. So we kill this army. You can't then intercept us that turn. Now we know there's more dwarves coming because there's another army over here somewhere. Not to mention the multiple more armies of dwarves over here. And plus Thorgrim has now arrived in the Badlands. So that's fun.
This is not in the Damaskron.
He doesn't have a very strong army though. It's mostly just dwarf warriors, longbeards. He does have one unit of giant slayers, but that's about it. And where are the top knots? Can we actually find the fuckers? Now, they are a horde, which makes life even worse. So, let's bring you... Oh, good, there's yet another stack. There's Grombrindle. Okay, so there's at least... What's that? 5 stacks of dwarves heading in this direction. Like, it's not that long ago I managed to finish off 4 stacks by my... Like, was it 5 stacks or 4 stacks? I can't remember. How the fuck do they already... I mean, oh, God. It's just, they've just got unending money. They just have so much money they can just replenish instantly. Oh, fuck me.
Do you take me for a Wuzzzag? What?
Right.
Unthinkable.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I mean, seriously, really? Really? No, come on. This, I mean, I know I'm playing on very hard, and, you know, I'll hold my hands up and go, you know what? This is very hard, I will admit it, but I'm not a new Total War player. I've never had a situation where I'm literally drowning in enemy armies. I mean, the thing is, I'm fucking killing them, but I can't kill them fast enough. In that last turn, I destroyed 2 enemy armies. They have retreated, right? One has 5 units left.
Possible.
Right, they've both got 5 units left. They're basically, I've crushed their armies, right? There's nothing much left there. despite that, I still have at least... What's that? So we've got at least 5 stacks of dwarves, 2 stacks of empire. There's more stacks of empire up here. We can see there's one there. There's Maris, Leetdorf. I'm sure I saw another one wandering around here somewhere. So that's at least that's at least 5 stacks. I mean, the thing is, if the so the Empire strength rank 2, the dwarves are strength rank 7. So that means the Empire has more armies than the dwarves, and we know the dwarves have at least 5. And we've just killed 2 stacks of Empire. Like how do you win? How do you win? How do you win against such reckless hate? Fuck me. Like... Okay, right, well... We know we can at least kill this army down up here. So let's go and kill them. Wow, really? Really? I disagree. I don't think that's going to be that difficult. I think we're going to kill them. We could lightning strike and not have to fight them, but to be honest, it's not really going to make a big deal, and I would prefer to just kill everyone. I am going to kill everyone before I have to go and find the top. I mean, I know where the top knots are, so we need to go and kill the top knots. Then Wurrzag can begin his journey, assuming he doesn't run into more fucking dwarves. But how I'm going to keep Kazakarak, Black Crag, and Karakate Peaks out of enemy hands when there are so many enemy armies heading in this direction. I just don't know. I honestly don't think this is winnable, but there is a potential for a victory, so we're gonna do our best to get it. We're gonna do our best. I just think it's a long shot. It's a big long shot. But let's at least kill this army, and then we can. I mean, we haven't even had a look at what Grokka's doing down Lemire. He's just been sat down there raiding. So there's that we need to deal with as well. But we'll worry about that next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of the Wurrzag campaign.